people that is the absolute cement in our organisation. And you're so well respected by everybody in the team. And in fact, you've trained most people here. You even had a go at training me.
Indeed.
So that didn't go so well. But I do know that delta P is flow times 36 over kV squared. I think you can only take training me in small doses. One of the things that I think is important with Jean-Christophe, and it comes back to a conversation you and I had in a car about 6 months ago. So I got to know Jean-Christophe after I'd started, and we were talking, and you were telling me about the Bible, and the total hydronic balancing Bible that Robert Petitjean had written. And you told me about the influence that that had had on your life, and how much you respected Robert. And you know, Robert is really the founder of so much of what we do in TA. And he's the most amazing guy, and those of you who've not heard of him, please read the book. You need to, because it's fantastic. And I know he was your mentor, he was your hero. And I remember saying to you, well, actually, that's how people in hydronic regard you now. And I think that's very important. We see you as that person. So it would have been lovely to have invited Robert to join us today, but clearly he's quite early now, and he's just had an operation, I think. Yeah, so we're going to surprise you by having a video from him. So if you come down here.
Hello everybody. My name is Robert Petitjean. Petitjean means Little John in English. It's well known in Great Britain, especially in the forest of Sherwood. I am 86 years old, and I worked with Jean-Christophe when he joined IMI 20 years ago. He had just obtained his doctoral level in dynamics physics from the Institute von Karman in Brussels, and he needed to be introduced to the business world and to new practical hydraulic balancing technique procedure. I am 65 years old then, and had just retired, so I had free time and thus offered to collaborate with him free of charge. It also made me feel younger. What I like about him is his desire to actively progress. He impressed me when he started reading the articles I have published, in particular the balancing book, in which he analyzed in depth all the mathematical formulas used. It took him months, with sometimes a little helpless. Staple is a healthy exercise, which makes it easier for us to solve problems. Thanks to his accurate knowledge, his willpower to succeed, and the respect towards others, he was quickly adopted by his collaborators, but also by the technical and scientific cycles in which his stature of guru quickly asserted itself. At first, it was in the context of the hydraulic college that he made his most relevant actions. Throughout the world, he trained specialists able to impact technical information to engineers, technicians, and unlicensed users in order to promote hydraulic balancing and to enhance corresponding products we offer. Some of you were actively involved too, and the results were impressive. Currently, Jean-Christophe's priorities are focused on the development of new products, thanks to new technology which enable us to imagine beyond what we could only have dreamed a few years ago, and the results are promising. I am honored to participate in this well-deserved award. It is also symbolic because it also applies to those present here today who have also contributed to the constructive evolution of IMI. Thank you very much for your patience.
Which is very much down to you, and it's been 20 years of the Hydronic College. And all credit to you and what you did in setting that up and sending it on to all of us now. And so we have a little award to you, and there's someone here who you also trained quite a while ago when he was a DMD. And so I was told if I did this award without him being present, it could be the end of my career. So please, Roy, please come up.
Jean-Christophe, where can I start, right? So back in 2004, I came to Hydronics, which was indoor climate there. People like Norba were there. Loads of people, that are still here now. And I thought, Eric, okay, let's try and understand how this business is making the sort of money it's making. So I talked to a lot of people, and they said, you need to go and meet Jean-Christophe. Because the magic, the barriers to entry are all in the Hydronic College for TA. I know it's different for IMI, or Upset Bernard. Where's Bernard? But for TA, which was growing, making a huge amount of money, it was all about the Hydronic College. So I went to meet Jean-Christophe, and he said, well, you need to come and meet Robert Petitjean. So we went for lunch, didn't we? And Robert Petitjean, it was clear that Robert Petitjean had a love for Jean-Christophe, which was like a father and a son. It was fantastic to watch that relationship, because Robert Petitjean realised that the only person he'd ever met that could really understand hydronic balancing to the level that he understood it was Jean-Christophe. And it was that moment I realised what was happening. And the other thing that Robert Petitjean did was, he said, look, Roy, he said, I know you're commercial, right, and you'll want to run this business for profit, but just look at this. And he pulled out his chart, and it showed a direct line correlation, I'll never forget it, between the amount of seminars that we did, and the amount of people that we had in the seminars, Norbert remembers it, and the sales and profits of the company. And that, to me, just clicked in my mind. That was the beginning, in my mind at least, of the pull model. I mean, Jean-Christophe had been at it for years. And the fact that if you train these consultants well enough in the methodology, they would never change from that methodology to make sure that the building was running at exactly the right temperatures, you dialed it in at the minimum possible energy usage. And it was magical for me, and I immediately got the whole value equation. And in his lovely way, 10 years ago, it's exactly the point he got across. Jean-Christophe has absolutely done Robert Petitjean and the whole business incredibly proud. And actually, it's really my honour. I said to Jean-Christophe yesterday, he's one of my heroes, because he's one of the people that really is the essence of the company, and it's been a pleasure to work with you over the years, Jean-Christophe, and this is for you. Well done.
You're going off with it, aren't you?
Yes. It's the first one I've had. I put it on there.
What to say? Well, that's an unbelievable surprise to see Robert actually. I will always remember the first days in TA, in IMI already at that time, but essentially on the focus of TA. I arrived at the office, and at that time, when you were starting, getting a computer was a bit of a challenge, so my computer would arrive only 2 weeks later. When I arrived at the office, it was already there for some time, and my desk was just a totally clean desk, and there was just his book at the center of the desk. And then I looked at it, and I opened it, and there was a little signature, welcome to the family and everything, and then he told me, that's your work for the next 2 months. Okay, so I started, and it all came by that. And I have to say I've got this chance really to meet him. At the time he was really available, and well, I've learned a lot in hydraulics. And I was not just coming from anything, I just made a lot of things in fluid dynamics, but this branch that we are in is really unique, absolutely unique. You cannot find that in any university program. You can go as far as you want in fluid dynamics, you will never learn anything like this. He has found that, he has established rules, he has written that in a book, and this book is available, but yet people don't get it. So when we are making use of it, when we are just working on it, we can do things, and I'm keeping repeating that all the time, unique hydraulic system knowledge. It's amazing what we can do when we talk to customers about these elements, and they buy it. And they buy it to the point that they ask you, oh, leave me for a second, and then they go, they pick the drawings, they bring the drawings to you to look at the drawings and to find other technical solutions. And then the salesman that is usually along with is just looking, and he has only one thing to do. He's talking to the customer saying, we are going to continue the discussion, isn't it? Yes. And that's really a magic that is working every single time. And at the same time, when you don't do it for some time and you come back, you wonder, well, it looks like difficult, there is a lot of competition and everything, and you get onto this hydraulic system thinking, and it works every single time. So that's really something I've been so fortunate to follow him, and I cannot be grateful enough to have got this opportunity to meet him and to have learned from him. So thank you to all of you for your collaboration, and thank you for luck for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you.